her take her shoe off. I definitely would have her take her shoe off. I'm not going to because we're just doing this really quick. But you would start at the toes. You want to leave the toes exposed because we want to be able to assess her circulation anytime you're wrapping somebody. So you'll get the first wrap, and then as you're starting to work your way up the leg, whatever width your bandage is, try to overlap about half of it with each pass. So as I'm coming up here, I'm basically just following the same line that I'm wrapping her on, but I'm just, again, overlapping roughly half the width. When you get to the ankle, at some point you're going to have to come around the other side, and if all I'm doing is trying to hold a bandage in place, hold a dressing in place, I wouldn't worry about capturing the heel. But if I'm doing it as a compressive wrap, you can't leave the heel exposed. Otherwise, all the edema is going to end up right where you have no compression. So if I was doing it for compression, my next pass would be here, and so I could capture that, and then I could keep working my way up. If I'm not, if I'm just trying to hold the bandage in place, then I might just continue my wrap coming up.
You pointed out yesterday that when you unravel, you like to hold the roll a certain direction because
it spools off easier and you can maintain your tension on it a lot more consistently. So if you look at this, I like to unroll it so that it just unrolls that way. You'll see a lot of people who I don't like those people. No, I like them. I don't think they're doing it as well as they could. That will feed it out this way and then try and wrap around. And it's just a lot harder, as you're feeding it out, it's hard to keep the right amount of tension that you want when you're trying to wrap something with compression. So I think it's always better to just put it where it's going to naturally just unroll. And you can maintain your tension on the bandage a lot easier if you just let it unroll naturally. It feeds out a lot easier. But for whatever reason, you'll find people that like to do it the other way. I don't understand it. But, you know, that's me.
So Craig,
But I think most people will tell you that it's more natural to just let it unroll normally, natural way.
so why did you start down at